rocking MP3. Before that, hot tracks and MTV. Now I synchronize the MPCs.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're getting set for an NFC North matchup as we join you from Ford Field.
A losing streak can wear down a team, and of course we've got one team coming in here having lost its last 3.
When you lose a couple of games in a row, you start to doubt what you're doing on the football field. You lose confidence. So what do as a coach in a situation like this? You make it very simple for your players on both sides of the ball. Go back to the fundamentals and just give them this. Let's out-hit the other team today, and that should be enough to help us win the game.
We're underway here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Bears bring in an extra tight end for this play. The Bears take it from the 23. Pulls it in. And a gain of 4. Here's the Bears offense. They were very sloppy last week, turning the ball over 6 times. The Bears decked out in a lot of pink, and we see pink throughout the building. It's Breast Cancer Awareness Month in the NFL.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
First down at the 38. He runs with it right up the gut. And they bring him down at the 44-yard line.
The defense doesn't want to give up runs like that, so how do they stop it? Well, they start crowding the line of scrimmage. So you keep crowding that line of scrimmage, look out. They'll throw it over the top.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play.
Trying to trick them here with the Wildcat formation.
Here's the handoff. Webster's all over the ball carrier.
The Lions guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over it, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Now looking at 3rd down. White hauls it in. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
First down at the 48. Throws the pass. Here's the Lions defense. Their specialty, taking the football away, and they're right up there with the best of them. The line of scrimmage, the 48.
2nd and 10.
Darnell Dockett gets to the quarterback.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job on the defensive end.
Loss of 5 on the play. The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and now they'll need 15 yards on 3rd down. The Bears get set at the line, needing to get to the 38 for a first. Third and forever. The Bears get a first down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass, they make the tackle, and now we have 4th down coming up.
Going for it on 4th down. Matt Forte lined up in the backfield. Forte's going to take the handoff from the eye. The Bears know that a 4th down conversion like that can be a momentum changer.
Oh, sure it can. It gives everybody confidence. You get to call at least 3 more plays, you hope. And anytime you stay on the field longer in the NFL, the odds go up tremendously that you're going to get a score. Nice risk-reward play that time on the offensive side.
1st and 10. Looking to go down the field here. Touchdown. Marching right down the field for an opening score. And they've got a lead for themselves midway through the first thanks to that touchdown.
Yeah, it was a good drive that time. It had a little bit of everything in it, and it just gives you tremendous confidence as here we are halfway through the first quarter. Now you put the pressure on the other team.
The Lions are ready to receive the kick. Tate's got it. Still on his feet. And the tackle is made right around the 32-yard line.
Look out here. They're going to blitz. They're all packing the line of scrimmage.
The Lions from the 32. Into the open. Stafford's now going to hit the ground in a slide and in the play.
That's a really smart job that time by the quarterback. Pick up all the yards you can, and before you're going to get hit, slide in there like you're going to second base.
Press coverage all the way. The Lions take it from the 38. Ball's the one who made the big stop.
The Bears defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop a runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
The Lions have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. The Lions from the 37. Airing it out. Intercepted. Late here in the first quarter, and an interception gives the ball back to the offense.
You know, I know it's early in the game, but they have a chance to change the game for the rest of the 3 quarters if they go out here and score. Put the other team under extreme pressure. That's what you want to do.
2 tight ends on the field here. First down at the 20. They'll go ground. That's a gain of 10.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice. The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
That's a gain of 6. This will be 2nd down. Toss to the outside. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
if you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
The Lions with a nickel look here on defense. First down and 10. Back to him. Trying to power his way right up the middle. The Bears on offense here to start the second quarter. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
Well, I tell you, he's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Lions lined up in the nickel. First down at the 45. Back to the ground. Brought down at the 44. Second down and 10. They're setting up screen. He's got the catch. And that's a gain of 9.
The Bears understand just get whatever yards you can every time you run a play. That's what they do that time. It's a short completion, but look what position it puts them here. In on third down, this is something they can handle.
Breaking huddle at the 35-yard line.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback. An extra tight end on the field for this one. First down at the 33. Looking across the middle. Intercepted! They bring him to the turf.
Linebackers nowadays are so talented. They can just do everything. They're strong enough to stop the run. But how about this interception? Good job. Good reading of the quarterback and a nice catch.
Stafford will be under center. First down at the 29. Space to work. On his way. The 10. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Bears just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
The Bears line up, split backfield. The handoff to Matt Forte. Picks up 8 here.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
Coming up, second down. The give. He's tackled right at the 31.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third down now. To the ground. Barrels ahead. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up.
Matt Forte is absolutely one of the most complete backs in the NFL, but he is smart. He picks the right hole and picks up the first down.
First down, offense readying for the snap.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
On the money. That's a gain of 6.
When you're a quarterback throwing against zone defenses, look for the open space. That's what he did that time. He found it, and the receiver ran in there and made the catch.
Second down and 4. Royal on the reception.
Well, the drag route that time picked up solid yards. These receivers, sometimes they get a little nervous running these drag routes or these short crossers because they are afraid a defender's going to come out of nowhere and hit them. That's the quarterback's job. See in front of the receiver, lead the guy to the open space.
Playing press coverage to the outside. And we've reached the 2-minute warning in this one. Third down on the way. Handoff. That's Dockett making the stop.
That time, nice job. Offensive line gives him a little hole, and he gets in there, shows his toughness, and picks up the first down.
They motion the receiver around to the other side. Now first and 10. As Royal. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Coming to the line at the 44.
The Bears have it at the 44. Darnell Dockett has the sack.
Another good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage. He'll throw it over the middle. Almost intercepted.
There's a difference. When you play zone, you drop back and you watch the quarterback and you react to the football. When you're playing man-to-man, all you're worried about is where that receiver goes. You try to shadow him, look for the football, and try to make a play.
Third down. Quarters formation here for the defense.
Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
Throws the pass. Underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. They're in punting formation. This will bounce into the end zone for a touchback, and the ball will come out to the 20. The Lions now coming to the line. Been a closely contested game so far. The score's 7-7. Stafford from the gun. Stafford finds Calvin Johnson. Fights through contact. Going to take it the distance. Calvin Johnson taken down.
Oh, listen, that's an awesome job by the defense. Never give up. The defensive player did not give up, and he's able to make the tackle just before the receiver gets into the end zone.
First and goal from the 3. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. The Lions are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. Second and goal from the 6. Stafford's going to scramble. Stafford's tackled down after a gain of 2. That'll bring us to the end of the first half here in the Motor City of Detroit. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second half. Ford Field is the site of today's game. Jim Nance once again sitting side by side with Phil Simms for the call as we get set for the third quarter. The Lions come out onto the field, now looking to get something positive going here to take the lead in this game, Phil, as we start the second half.
Yeah, they would like to do that. Of course, you always want to take the lead, but when you get into the second half and you get on top, man, that starts to put the pressure on the other team. So that's their thinking. I think they will come out here and be very aggressive to start the second half.
First down at the 21. Taken down at the 27.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
The Lions from the 27. Stafford with the gill. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day.
If you're running back and you want more carries, do things like this. Read the defense right, read the blocking, and pick up first downs. That's a really good job by the running back.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Stafford in shotgun formation. To Ebron. And that's a gain of 10. That's his first reception today.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Stafford's lined up. 2 tight ends set. They'll go ground. Wide to the left. They'll mark him at the 46.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Second down after going to the ground game the first play. Stafford's going to be in the pistol here. He will not get away. He's taken down for the sack.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
The Lions from the 37. Going for the deep ball.
That was an awesome job by the defense. They just read the quarterback's eyes. They got in position, and they made the interception.
The Bears had a decent drive going the last time their offense was on the field, but it stalled, and they were forced to punt.
Yeah, they moved the ball well, Jim. I'll give them credit for that, but I thought the play call on third down was not good, put them in a bad situation, and that's why they didn't convert, and that's why they punted.
Looks like they're in press coverage here. Toss to the outside. They'll mark him at the 41. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
First down at the 41. On on the money. He's taken down at the 35.
This tight end's very talented. He's a good run blocker and also a good receiver. Makes a nice catch on that throw.
First down here. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. And it's complete to Zach Miller. Miller's brought down after picking up 6 on this play. They're going to the hurry.
Get ready.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
The Bears have it at the 29. Brings it into his body. The Bears have driven inside the red zone, and last week they were so effective inside the 20.
Now the offense is down here in the red zone or the green zone if you like to think of money, and it's a tie game. A lot of things you can do. They love to throw it in the end zone, but maybe they'll cross them up with a run. We'll find out.
Away from the ball, there's a flag down on the field. The defense accepts the penalty.
Line of scrimmage, the 25-yard line.
The Bears will take the snap from the 25. Now on the move. And it's just thrown away.
This is a good job by the quarterback this time. You know, the initial thought on the play, nobody's open, so he scrambles out of the pocket, still sees nobody open down the field, and makes a quick decision, doesn't take a hit, gets rid of the football.
Coming to the line at the 25.
The Bears are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation.
Let's go.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And for a moment, but the ball is knocked out incomplete.
White's really hit hard that time. I know the football hit his hands, but when a defender times it perfectly like that, with that much power and speed going into that receiver, you are going to let that football go. That's human nature. Really good job by the defensive player.
The Bears will take the snap from the 25. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
I think that's playing it pretty safe, throwing that short pass on 3rd and long. I thought he had a chance to throw it down the field. He just couldn't pull the trigger and let it go.
And converts on the 3. And as we near the 4th quarter, that field goal has put them in great position to take control of the game, Phil.
Yeah, great job getting the field goal, and I'll tell you what it does. You know, late in the 3rd quarter, there's limited possessions left in the football game. Now you got to manage the clock the right way and coming out here with a victory.
The Lions are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better. The Lions just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
First down on the way. Stafford lines up in the pistol. Handoff made. Running right through the trenches. Brought down at the 38. He's now past the 100-yard mark on the day. Second down and 3 following that nice run. Set up screen. Got the completion. And now will be on the other side of the 50 after this play.
This time it's a halfback screen. Nice job by the quarterback. The halfback, good job after catching it. Picked up some good yards.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Should have had it.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
It's now second down. The Lions come to the line with a bunch set. Stafford's setting up now in the pistol. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
In a situation like this, third and long, if you're the defense, catch them by surprise and blitz.
It's third down coming up. One last play before the quarter ends. And it's complete to Golden Tate. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19.
The Bears put some points on the board on their previous possession, but it was just a field goal. They'll be looking to add some more right here.
Yeah, they will. And, listen, when you talk about touchdown drives, you have to kick a field goal. What does that mean? That means you failed on third down. Just not a good play on third down. They got to do better in that situation. If they do, that's going to lead to 7 points.
Final quarter underway now with this snap. Makes the catch in the open field. They bring him down in the middle of the field at the 50.
The Bears, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. Here comes the wide receiver in motion. First and 10. Miller's going to pull in the bullet pass. Now the offense in their hurry up. First down here after the completion. The Bears take it from the 33. They'll mark him at the 28. He's averaging about 4 yards a carry.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down here after that run play. They bring in the extra tight end.
Quarterback likes what he sees out there outside. He's changing the play with the wide receiver.
Intercepted. He's in the clear. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10, and in for the touchdown.
You got to love a defense. It's not afraid to take chances, and this defense will get after it. That time they get the interception and return it all the way for a touchdown.
The point after try is in the books.
The Bears are ready to return the kick. Royals going to test the coverage here. Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake. Let it go and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Makes the catch.
The defense is going to play conservative in situations like this. They have a lead here in the fourth quarter. They'll give up those short throws.
They're going to the hurry up. Back to the line. The Bears have it at the 24. He makes the catch. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
Well, when your team is behind, what do? Just come out there and get a first down. That's a nice job by the offense.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing.
Darnell Dockett gets to the quarterback. We'll go no huddle.
Let's go.
Takes it from the gun. Pass is intercepted. He's brought down.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Lions offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out and got it done.
Taking it all the way home for the touchdown.
Anytime you see a long run, what you got to look for is blocking downfield. Nice job by the wide receivers and everybody hustling, making a block, and a long touchdown run.
The Lions setting up here for the kickoff. And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Bears offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points. They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
Looking long, but it's incomplete.
When you get a guy open in the NFL down the field like that, you have to put the football on the money, and that time the quarterback did not do it.
Second down now. From the shotgun. Heaving it down the field. Intercepted.
And he's brought to the ground midway through the fourth. And the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
Smith's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Bears' defense is so fast and so powerful. That time of the run play, they just overpower the offensive line, and they tackle the runner for a loss.
Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth. They'll run it here. Nowhere to go, as this will be a loss of 3. We've hit the 2-minute warning in the second half.
The football sits at the 42-yard line.
The Lions need to get to the 27 to pick up a first.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
3rd and forever. He's hit as he throws it.
The Lions don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And not a favorable bounce this time, as it's headed to the end zone for a touchback. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Going for the home run. But it falls incomplete.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Second and 10. Good coverage by Quinn that time as the pass goes incomplete.
3rd long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Bears come out in the pistol. 3rd down and 10. Secures it with 2 hands. The Bears are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining.
Coming to the line at the 50.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
They're going to get him here for a sack.
I know a lot of people are going to be surprised by this, but when you take those blindside hits, they don't hurt as much as you think because you had no idea it was coming, your body's loose, and you can absorb the hit.
No room to complete that one.
Well, in a situation like this, 3rd long, there's only a few things you can do. Screens always are good and safe. Draw plays are also a safe call. But if you're going to throw it, most of the time you throw it short and hope the receiver can catch it and make a run after it.
Quarters formation here for the defense. Almost intercepted.
The Bears really don't have much of a chance of picking up this first down. It's 3rd long. Of course, the defense is looking for passes down the field. They're all over everything, and the pass goes incomplete.
The Bears come to the line with an empty backfield.
Let's go.
From the gun. The Bears turn the ball over on downs. The Bears have to take their final timeout. That's it.
Set up now at the 42. First down at the 42.
Now makes the move to the right. And he's going to be tackled right around the 37.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
The Lions from the 37. Trying to plow ahead.
Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
Now you start to get a little momentum going. You got the win last week, and you pick up another victory here today.
It's just awesome, isn't it? Athletes are incredible. Give them a little positive reinforcement like winning the football game. They believe in what they can do. The coaches believe in them, so they actually give them more opportunities. They trust them more, and that's how you get a winning streak going.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're here today for a matchup in which one team will take one more step towards the Super Bowl.
We're getting set for this divisional matchup. One team coming off